Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So I know I haven't been doing a video in a really long time. I was actually moving out, so I'm finally all settled in and I'm ready to come back and do some more videos for you guys. And out of all these crazy things that everybody's coming out now in the makeup world, I've seen a very crazy one that I really wanted to try out and share with you guys and let you guys know my thoughts and which one works better. That is that some people are trying these silicone bras as a beauty blender. So I went to go get myself a brand new set. So I wanted to do a versus beauty blender and silicone bra and show you guys on half of my face which one even works better, or my opinions on it. So I really wanted to share with you guys and tell you guys my opinion of my first impression on using this and what works better, either the beauty blender or this adhesive bra. I really wanted to try this out. I feel like it's actually a smart idea because I do agree with the whole beauty blender stealing all your product and just absorbing everything in there, and it does waste a lot of product. So I'm really excited to try this out and let you guys know which one works better. So if you guys are interested in knowing which one works better, just keep watching this very weird video. This is from Amazing Adhesive Bra, and I did get this one in Target, so it's just one that I just saw there. I mean, nothing special or different. I'm just gonna go ahead and open this. We're gonna make a little beauty blender shape out of it. Okay, so here it is, and I'm sure a lot of you guys already know the texture of these stuff, and obviously it is a silicone texture. It's very soft and silicone does not absorb any liquid product, so that is why I feel like it's a good idea to try this. Okay, so I'm just gonna go in with some eyebrow scissors or tweezer scissors. I'm just gonna do like a little drop shape. I don't know, it might be easier. So here it is. This is a tiny little piece. So first I'm going to be using my L'Oreal Miracle Blur primer, and this is going to prime my skin before the foundation and fill in my pores. I'm going to add some of my Pharmacy lip balm because I feel like my lips are so damn dry. Okay, so for this I'm going to be using my Makeup Forever HD foundation, and I'm going to be applying the beauty blender side first. Or should I do the silicone? No, we're going to be doing the beauty blender side first, just because we already know how flawless this thing applies your foundation on, and we have to save the best for last. So we're going to go ahead and start on the left side.
Please, won't you wait, won't you stay? At least down till the sun goes down. When you're gone, I lose faith, I lose everything I have found. Heartstrings, violence, that's what I hear when you're by my side. Yeah, that's what
okay, so now I'm gonna go in with the right side using the silicone bra, and just gonna go ahead and get some more foundation. Okay, so I'm just gonna be doing the same motion as the beauty blender. I'm not going to swipe this because it is silicone, and silicone is very slippery, which means it is obviously going to leave you a lot of streaks on your face. So I'm going to try this by pressing it into the skin like an actual beauty blender.
I would jump on my skin just to get you. Oh my god, oh my god. How could you have ever known if I never let you show? Now I just wanna know.
I'm fine, chapters in the morning, getting too lonely, and here comes no warning.
Okay, so now that I'm done, I do see a little difference. I know it's really hard to see on the camera, but there is a difference, and I really want to let you guys know. But I'm going to let you guys know all my opinions on all this once it's all completed, because I feel like I still have a lot to add and it might move around. Okay, so now I'm going to cream contour and highlight my skin. I normally don't cream contour my skin. I do highlight, but we are gonna go ahead and do that for this video. So for highlighting, I'm gonna use my NARS concealer in Light Honey, and I'm also going to apply a little bit of my MAC concealer in NC40. For contouring, I'm just gonna go in with a Flower Cosmetic foundation stick that I got on a really dark tone. This is in SF8 and is one of their darkest shade. So I'm gonna try to apply the same amount on both sides, just so I'm evenly blending this out.
Yeah, that's what I hear when you're by my side. But when you're gone, the music go whoa, 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 whoa. I lose my rhythm, lose my soul, whoa, 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 whoa. So hear me out before you say the night is over. I want you to know that we gotta carry on. So don't let this be our final song.
Okay, so now for the right side, using the silicone bra, and I did wipe this down with a makeup wipe because it had a bunch of foundation on. So now I'm just gonna go in and probably use the thin cut on the top of it so I can get right into my eye and just start to blend this.
Nothing to make believe, and the songs that we sang, they were written for you and me. Melodies on repeat, that's what I hear when you're by my side. Yeah, that's what I hear when you're by my side.
Okay guys, so I finally blended all, and you guys can definitely see it doesn't look bad. Obviously I can do eyeshadow with this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and finish my eyes and do the rest of my face with powders and brushes, and I will be right back and let you guys know all my thoughts. Okay guys, so this is it. This is the final look result of this video. You guys can definitely see it looks very alike. This is the final look, and you guys can definitely see it doesn't look as different as the silicone breast implant sticky adhesive thing that every single girl uses. We all know that the Beauty Blender gives you such a flawless finished look when you apply all your foundations, concealers, and all of that. So this side is the side I use the Beauty Blender, and this side is with the silicone raw adhesive thingy. And honestly, my first impression was, wow. This is just crazy how it's all gone to like an extremely different level with makeup, but I think it's awesome. I think it's good that a lot of people like to experiment different things. Of course, we're not gonna stay stuck to the same beauty blender for the rest of our lives, you know. Years ago we didn't have a beauty blender and somebody decided to experiment, and that's how we get awesome products. So I think it was actually a good thing that somebody came up with using a silicone product. There is a brand, let me see if I can find it. Let's ask Siri. Google Cilicone Beauty Blender.
Searching Google for Cilicone Beauty Blender.
I probably should have done this before the video, I'm sorry. I just really wanted to try out the whole silicone bra thing. Okay, here it is. Okay, so it is from Lucent Cosmetic, and you guys can see that's how it looks. It's a very teeny tiny little sponge. You guys want to definitely try that out. I feel like all silicone material is the same. I'm pretty sure the silicone product is gonna be the same as an actual silicone bra, just because it's silicone and the product itself is just the same material. You guys should definitely give this a try. I feel like the Beauty Blender and the silicone did a great job on both sides. But as far as the liquid application with these two products, honestly, I feel like the Beauty Blender does take a lot more product than you need on your face, and it does waste some product. The thing with this one, it does not absorb it, but I feel like I had to probably do 2 coats of it because it wasn't giving me like a full coverage, and I'm not sure if it was the foundation. Normally this gives me a full coverage with one application with my beauty blender. So I feel like the silicone doesn't absorb all the product as much as the beauty blender, but it's kind of the equal amount because it didn't give me a complete full coverage as the beauty blender would with one coat. I did have to go again, like dip it on my foundation little puddle another time. Like the beauty blender, it did absorb more product, but it does give me a little bit more of a full coverage. I feel like because it does hold a little bit more product in there, it kind of just still gives you a little bit more coverage, if that makes sense. And that is one thing. Another thing is it probably took me about 2 minutes longer to apply the foundation with this one. It wasn't as fast as my beauty blender. I do feel like it gave me like a little different texture, I can say. It did feel a little bit more, I don't want to say streaky, but it did look a little tiny bit different than the beauty blender. The beauty blender just gave me a little bit more of a flawless look. If I'm gonna say this one or this one gave me a more flawless look, I would say this beauty blender did. But once you complete it all, put your powders and everything and set everything in place, honestly they both did a really good job. I really recommend you guys to definitely give this a try. And another thing is I feel like the silicone one, it's actually more cleaner. I feel like it doesn't matter how much you wash a beauty blender, you definitely have to replace this in a couple of uses or when you use it too much, because it does hold in so much product. I feel like it's just keeping like some foundation all the way deep inside, and that's honestly not good. It can definitely break you out. And as far as a silicone, it's way easier to clean. You can just put water and soap and it all rinses out. Definitely, if you guys want to buy the silicone sponge, I think it would work really good. If I were to go with either or, I would definitely go more with my beauty blender. I would probably buy one of the actual silicone sponges, but I'll probably just take it somewhere where, like, if I'm gonna go camping or something and I want makeup, just somewhere where it's really hard to keep this thing clean, then I'll probably use a silicone sponge just because it might be easier to clean and keep it clean. But don't get me wrong, this definitely worked. That's just my complete honest opinion. So that is it, you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this look. I hope this whole versus beauty blender and the silicone sponge really helped you guys out and gave you guys an idea of which one works better. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.